None of you are beating me. I'm number one. I want his parking space. Well, that's what Danny says in our live coaching session. This is fire. This is drive. This is unapologetic winning mentality that my client, Danny Mendoza, has. And that's what you're going to hear about in this episode. He and I deep dived into the Call to Rise roundtable. And this is a weekly ongoing Wednesday night meeting that I have for my guys to not only fellowship, but talk about the successes they're having and the challenges that we can overcome so that they can lose weight, get better health, manage their nutrition, and live life to the fullest. Welcome back to Driven for Health, and I'm Coach Brian Piranha, and this is episode 56 and the Call to Rise Roundtable. We're going to go through the highs, the lows, the goods, the bads, the difference, and talk about a lot of different things that Danny's experiencing in the program. We're going to go over how we've simplified his nutrition, how we've been able to manage some of his recovery time and improve that, and live life more intentionally. It's so important in the things that I do with any person I've ever done is live their life intentionally. We'll jump in and let's get to this episode. All right. Welcome everyone to the Call to Rise coaching roundtable tonight. Danny and I are going to be going at it. Danny's been in the program for a couple of weeks and he is making some really serious progress. We're going to talk about his workouts today. We're going to talk about how he's crushing it and a ruck marathon too. Something really exciting there for everyone. All right, my man. I love opening up with a silly question. If you could have any animal, doesn't matter what kind, domesticated or exotic, as a pet, what would it be?
A gorilla.
A gorilla. Ooh, wow. Yeah. Why is that?
Well, my nickname is Spicy G.
Yep.
Spicy G stands for Spicy Gorilla,
Okay. Okay.
and I identify closely to a gorilla.
Yes. What's the main identity piece there for you?
I would say the gorilla has the ability to be really strong, but has also the ability to control the strength.
Yes. Can be a gentle giant too, right?
Exactly. And knows when to turn it on. They have that old school word of meekness. They
Yeah.
exemplify that.
Yes. Oh, that's awesome. I'm going with octopus. Totally would have an octopus. I don't know if it would stick around, but it's constantly trying to escape. But yeah, an octopus would be it. They're super smart. They're camouflage. They can body shape and change and all sorts of different things. It's pretty wild the things that they're capable of doing with their bodies and all that stuff. So that's what I'm going with. Awesome. All right, let's jump in. What has been going well? So tell me about the workout. You crushed legs today.
Yup. Today was a leg day. I, as you stated earlier, I am preparing for a ruck marathon. Thus, I have to change my whole workout routine.
Yep.
I am following the workout routine that you have suggested. I'm essentially strength training twice a week.
Right.
Today, in particular, was leg day. Because I won't do leg day again until 10 days from now, approximately, I go as heavy as possible, not 10 RPE. I'm not trying to kill my legs,
Yeah,
but
you want to be able
still,
to walk out, right? You don't want to be a meme, do you?
yeah, exactly. Exactly. But at the same time, I am going pretty heavy. I do what you recommended, the 5x8s, and I make sure that I do heavy enough that I'm gonna feel it.
Yeah, good. Good. And you should. I like a simple rep range of 8 to 12. 8 being it's pretty heavy, 12 being probably need to go a little bit up. And the majority of the people I ever work with, that's a really good, easy rep range to do, agree upon. I think that you can have effective workouts with higher rep ranges, say 20 reps, but also it feels like the first 12 or 14 are just moving your arms. So how about we just get to it? A good example, walking lunges. I can do a lot of walking lunges. If I put 50-pound dumbbells in my hands, I can do 10 each leg and I'm hopping and popping and my legs just don't want to move anymore. I'd much rather do
Ooh.
that for time and the challenge. What was the favorite exercise today you did?
I would say my favorite one was the leg press medium. Now, what I
Mhm.
try to do, I did a little bit of a remix to what you recommended. I superset my things, but then the lifts that I do, most of them I do just one legged because
Yep.
I want to strengthen each leg individually for athletic
Right.
purposes.
Right.
For the for the leg presses, I did the low, medium, one legged ones, and let me tell you what, those made me feel like the Hulk. I'll tell you what.
Load it up and let's go.
Yes. Funny that you mentioned the walking lunges. You know, everything is fine and dandy, but when you have to do walking lunges as your finisher after
Oh.
you killed your legs, yeah, you're gonna feel it.
You're gonna feel that one. That's for
Yeah.
sure. Oh my gosh. I I love workout finishers. Adding a little spice. Speaking of spicy, that makes it very spicy very quick when you do it like that. Undoubtedly. So excellent, excellent. I'm pretty much officially committing to a marathon this year and
Oh,
do that in September, Akron Marathon with my oldest son Levi. So we're going to train together. Yeah. So I got running shoes yesterday. I ordered them online. I went and tried a bunch, and I didn't get to. I ran yesterday, and I got about 24, 25 miles in my first week of training. My legs are holding up, and I worked out. I'm sore, chest, back. I did some squats early in the week, and then tomorrow's going to be the next workout. I will do some legs, and then on Friday running again. Saturday probably need to work out. Sunday run maybe. Depends on how things are going with the body and timing and all. So I'm going to be playing it out that way. I will be getting some legs here in the next day or two. I promise you that much.
nice. Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Congratulations. I know that you were kind of going back and forth on it, so it's good that you made the decision.
Yep, yep. But when someone, I'm like that. I'll just go, and I want to do it. I don't know if my body will hang on. We'll give it a rip. The biggest say issue for me is the time. Do I spend the time running and training? Do I spend the time with working with my clients, or the time trying to figure out new clients, or spend it with my wife maybe occasionally as well, because the kids take up a lot of time. Actually, we had to divide and conquer tonight. I went to the swim meet, she went to the band concert, and
Yep.
then tomorrow morning I go to the band concert in the morning and morning meeting for about 25 minutes to watch what I missed. So good times. Keeps,
Yeah.
that's for sure.
Hey, don't forget too, man. Time. You're an old man now, coach. Let's not call it.
Yeah, well, I'm running out of it. I need to take action. Nice. So that's something that's I'm really excited about and gonna see happen here. I'm pretty sure it'll be a good thing. So you can hang on for the ride. That
Yes.
is for sure. All right. What is the next workout you're doing?
Tomorrow's gonna be my cardio day and my cardio slash core day.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. That works. And
Yes,
then
it's funny too because I'm preparing for a marathon and on base. the commander put out a challenge to see who moves the most. And
Uh-huh.
I'm like, oh, none of you motherfuckers are beating me. No.
Oh, there's no way.
So
There's
I
no way
have
they're going to.
in they started from January. So as of January 12th, I did 90 miles. And I was number one above, everyone else. I was like, nah, you ain't gonna beat me.
No, you got a ruck marathon you're training for. Distancing regardless.
Exactly. So
Mm.
at first I was like, I'm not gonna do it, but I'm like, bump that. Heck yeah, man. I want his parking space.
You're gonna put pressure on them because they
Yeah.
probably didn't know you were coming out swinging.
No, no, no.
Oh, that's awesome. That's really good. So when's that? What's the time frame of that happening?
The competition is from January through March. We have to log our our miles
Yeah.
weekly.
Okay.
And as of January 12th, I am number one. The second one near me is like, I believe that he's 60 and I'm 90 miles.
Oh man.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, what are you doing, Danny?
Yeah, that's exactly what they're saying. No, no. Mm-mm.
What world is going on? Oh my gosh, that's awesome. It's just part of you changing here. I think you mentioned it. Did you get some comments? Was that you in the group? You're getting some comments about looking slim.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes, yes.
see it in your jawline and your neck a little bit here on
Yeah.
camera.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's what people are saying. It's interesting because I typically wear tight clothes and things.
Uh-huh.
However, now all my clothes are fitting huge on me.
Yeah, I mean, your shirt did look baggy when you you're walking around the camera before we press record.
Yes. Yes. So then at this point, I'm just gonna wait until we make my goal and then I'm gonna go shopping.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. Definitely don't do that beforehand. We're waiting till you get that chiseled jawline, right?
Looking like a giga chad.
Oh, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. What'd they say? Just basic. Hey, you're looking good, looking slim, looking fit.
Yeah, essentially a lot of the people, especially on base this past weekend, just looked at me and they said, you have lost weight. Not are you losing weight? They just like, wow, you've lost weight.
Yeah.
Wow, good job. I don't know if I can do that, things like that.
Well, I mean, outside of your ruck marathon, everything else is relatively manageable here.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
That's good. And you have a dessert that's winning in your playbook. What is that?
Yeah. So this week for my snack, I made myself a strawberry protein cheesecake.
Yeah. Okay. That
And then I top
sounds
it off with a cup of strawberries and with a scoop of creatine.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. You know what I do with creatine, right?
Mm. What do you do?
I take the scoop. I'll show you actually. Give me a second. Because I don't want any to go missed. Go here.
No shot. No way. Dry scoop it?
Mhm,
Cheers.
mm.
Yeah, get them gains.
Yeah, right straight to the mouth. There you go.
Wow.
Easy, enjoyable. I got a this one is sour green flavored. I found this bulk. supplements on Amazon, and it works pretty good. But it's sour green apple was what the flavor is. It does taste pretty good. Actually, usually, well, I'll do that, or I'll mix it in here, and it'll flavor the whole thing, and I'll just drink it. It's pretty good.
That's crazy. I didn't know that they made flavored creatine. I get it from the same place from bulk supplies from Amazon.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. They have a couple different flavors. They have a lemon ice, I believe, as well. You pay maybe $2 more. I get the large bag, the couple months supply worth one. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I
What
like
I
it.
do
Yeah,
is
5 grams
get
a day
myself.
ongoing.
I'm sorry, Coach. You were
Yeah,
saying?
5 grams a day ongoing. You don't even have to cycle off of it or cycle on it. You just do 5 grams a day to get those gains. And this shown a lot of cognitive benefits to it as well with the brain and thinking and focus, things like that.
Absolutely. What I do is I just get myself a have a really large tin, one of those plastic toppers that you push down,
Okay.
and I buy it once a year, and it'll last me the whole year.
Oh wow. Yeah, so that's you're set.
Yeah.
Nice. Here's the other play. You get the powdered stuff, powdered creatine monohydrate. Skip the gummies. There's a lot of people buying gummies, and there's a lot of things going around on the internet how they're not actually of substance, that they don't actually have all the things that they some of them don't even have creatine in them. They're just buying really expensive gummy bears, which is not.
For real?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's just not what you're signing up for. So pretty crazy, but it's true.
Which is, which is so silly because creatine, it doesn't taste like anything. You can just put it in whatever and just go.
Yep. Yep. So I just toss it back sometimes, just throw it down.
But coach, you a savage. You know,
I
you built different.
I think so. I do think that it comes to that. So we got some really good wins. We got some progress. How's your body holding up? The feet, the legs?
Yeah, that's a great question. There always comes a point in training when you're like, I want to be done. Right now, I can tell you that I am leaning on my discipline. There's definitely hurting and my body is sore.
Yeah.
My calves are sore. Good luckily my feet aren't too sore or anything.
Right.
I take care of it all. One of the things that you have helped me is get my sleep right.
Yeah.
Before you, I was easily sleeping 5 hours, maybe 6 hours, maybe sometimes 4 hours, and I was still trained just as hard and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Now I get myself 7 hours on a daily basis.
Yeah.
And I feel like Superman because yes, I
Um,
train and manage the soreness and stuff, but when I go to sleep, let me tell you what, should be illegal.
it's a free drug that most people
Yes.
don't take themselves up on. I end up sacrificing sleep the most out of all the habits, the challenges of that of anything that we end up doing. Sleep is the biggest one that I sacrifice because of life, because of busyness, trying to get things done. The amount of work that I got done today was incredible. I created a new lead magnet. I built a landing page. I got the thank you page. I'm building a 10 email sequence. Like, I've got a podcast ready to edit or ready to do. I recorded a podcast earlier today, and I talked to a bunch of clients, and I signed someone up. It's been and I went to a swim meet. It's been a busy day.
Mhm. And it just keeps on piling up the boom, boom, boom.
So I get to the end of the day after this. I should just go to bed, but I'm probably going to sit down and crank a little bit more before. I might even go into the 46th episode of the podcast because I need that as part of the sequence that I'm doing, and the whole thing I've built out. It's got all the talking points of what I built. So I need to produce it, create it, produce it, publish it and keep moving.
Yeah, absolutely. I completely understand that. I'm with you. You know me well enough. You're the one that needs to tell me slow the hell down. With me having all of my energy and everything, now that I'm focusing all of my efforts for this ruck, it has helped me to stay in control and to understand, yes, it sucks having to sleep early or whatever, things might not be done, but at least, and this is a key thing that you put in all your different documents and stuff. Can I work tomorrow?
Yes.
And not can I work tomorrow hurt and banged up, because I can do it. I can push through,
Yeah.
but it's can I work tomorrow smartly?
Yep. Yep. Can I work out tomorrow? Simple key question keeps you framed into the reality of where you're at right now. And if you push, 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 then you might break and then you cost yourself multiple days off. You don't want that or need that because you have a very long event. It's 6 hours or something, I think is what we figured it out to be. If you get under
Mhm.
6 hours for a rocking marathon, then you're actually doing really well. So, I got those shoes, I went old man, so it's like, I'm just gonna get those go try on those giant foam shoes, the ones like this with 2 inches of foam or whatever.
Oh,
And
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I tried on a bunch of them. Probably I did, the Hokas, the Nike Vomeros, a New Balance, 2 different Brooks. The one Brook was $200 shoe. I'm like, "What in the world is this? This is crazy." I ended up settling on the New Balance Rebel, fitting name too. So they're ordered, they're in the mail, should show up hopefully Sunday at the latest. Maybe I'll plan my running around that. This $200 one's really weird. They were really cushy. All of them were really cushiony, but the toe on them really it rounded really quick. You felt like you're rolling forward a lot for running. It didn't feel natural. I was like, yeah, these aren't it. But narrowed down to the New Balance Rebels. It's a good
Now, what colors did you get, man? That's an
blue.
important choice.
I got blue.
No.
They had a green one that looked pretty fly, but I got them on Sierra on clearance for $70 instead of 140. So I took what I could get, but they're blue with a little bit of white in them, white on the bottoms, but the green ones I would have bought, or there's some black and orange ones that look pretty fresh that I would have bought too, but I didn't want to spend 150 bucks. So
Mhm.
saving those extra $70, I can buy my kids a pair of shoes or something. That's how it goes in my mind.
Yeah, yep, and if you really want the color, you can always spray it.
Yeah, yeah, totally. Totally, totally. You can customize those things and not let them just be plain old. That's actually good.
Mhm.
I might have to do that. I can spray paint them gold.
Oh, yeah, heck yeah.
That'd
That's
be
you get, when it comes to the street ball mentality, you have to have a little flash on you.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Maybe I'll wear them and then I'll spray paint them gold for the race itself.
Yeah, heck
That could
yeah.
be wild. Running down the road, people will be like, "What is going on with this guy? He's got gold shoes." Be funny. That'd be real funny. So yeah, we got to take care of yourself. You got good footwear, right? You know what you're walking the ruck in?
Yeah, that's been a slight challenge because I have to wear my uniform,
Yeah,
and my uniform has very strict rules.
gotcha.
Now, I could get myself I currently already have some solid hiking shoes and stuff. That's what I've been training with, that are nice and broken. They're perfect for right now.
Yeah,
I've been kind of in a slight dilemma because I don't have boots that will meet my uniform. Thus, I'm between a rock and a hard place. Do I give the ones that are issued to me? The boots that are issued to me are pure trash for this purpose because they're steel toe boots.
yeah.
Or do I just wear the ones that I have and hope for the best? Or do I just bite the bullet and just buy these boots, but then I can't necessarily train in them because I need to break them in? And can I break them in such a short time? I don't know.
Yeah. Huh. That's a problem a little bit.
Hmm.
Yeah, definitely.
But so far, I've been training in the boots that I currently have, and they've been doing me good.
Okay, good. Do you need to do any type of foot pad or an extra layer of insole or anything like that?
I don't need an extra layer, but I do need to change the insoles
Yeah.
because I have plantar fasciitis. My
Yeah.
tendon broke completely. It ripped at one
Oh,
point.
wow. That's a problem. It's a big
Yes.
problem. Yeah. No wonder your feet hurt a little bit. Make sure you're
Mhm.
rolling on that foam on the lacrosse ball.
Yes, yes, which I have that in my bedroom. So as soon as I wake up in the morning, everything's feeling a little stiff, give it a little roll.
Nice. Yeah, I've been doing that a little bit, and it's certainly helped. My left big toe's been doesn't want to bend like it should, so I'll roll it, and it helps quite a bit. All right, going into this week here, next few days, what's challenge? What's the focal point that you need to spend a lot of time and energy on?
I would say I know that in our one-on-one session we talked about this a little bit. Just taking the time to focus on the why.
Right.
Yes, I can put my teeth down and grit on it and go forward and things like that. Do the mindless, but I don't want to do anything anymore of intent, without intent. This
Yes.
year in particular is my year of intent. I have done
Yes.
a lot of growth
Was that
in
the word
all.
that you picked for your year? With the
Yes,
vision cast? Yeah.
yes, yes.
Huh.
Simply because I've done a lot of growth and a lot of major changes have happened in the past couple of years. This year, I'm unlocking level 3 and I'm making the intent to change my lifestyle, making sure that I have people surrounding me that are going to align with my goals and things like
Yeah.
that. That's where my mindset is, to just take a moment just to sit down. It helps, especially the way that I am built. If I don't have the why, it makes it just that much harder to wake up in the morning and to go train, for example.
Right. Right. But you have a strong goal and a deadline. And then we definitely say after the rock, at least for the specific training, we'll shift our motives and our movement and such. And you'll have some time off. I'm gonna force you to take a break from walking so much to rest because it's a big effort. So you have a couple days of just nothing, relaxing and just stretching and all that stuff. And then we can slowly ramp back up so you are fresh and ready to roll. But then we'll figure out other goals, and then we'll still be on our weight loss journey there as well, which is good. And when we stick that, then it shifts completely because say maintenance or muscle growth and strength building when you're at your ideal body weight is a lot more fun. A lot easier.
Yes. And folks, you listen to the word that he said. He put the emphasis on force me because he knows me, man. I go until I.
Yeah, well, like sit down, Danny. Stop moving for 3 days for the love. Your body a rest. Oh my gosh. My oldest Levi, he ran the marathon and then he saw, can I run another one? It's like, no, dude, you're in swim season now. You're in
Yeah.
we're not running anymore. Sure, you can run here and there, like 5, 6 miles. And we're not gonna do the sheer volume that you had before. This is not it. And
Mhm.
he ultimately was fine with that. He wasn't that sore as much as he could have been from that race, which is, I guess, better. It was good. But yeah, you need a break from the just the compounding of it. We'll taper you down too a week before so that you're fresh, feeling and ready to rock, which will be good. So sitting down, year of intent. I love that. That's a very strong word. Mine's the year of leverage and equipping myself with capacities around leveraging just even this, doing this call while streaming live and being able to produce it in a lot of different ways so that I get more out of this time and energy of what I'm doing. So we'll be doing that a lot. Got a video, got some ads, strategies going, got a lot of good things that are working well. So it'll be good. So you did finish it. You got the year of intent, slowing down, surrounding yourself with the right people. What's one other person that you need to bring into your fold, into your inner circle in a sense, that is going to help fast forward you?
Yeah, that's a great question. Last year, my chaplain, he told me something that really resonated with me. He told me that everyone needs to have at least four people surrounding you.
Yeah.
You should have somebody in front of you that you want to emulate, people next to you that are in the journey, and then people behind you that you're pouring into. And that's the main thing that I'm looking for is somebody that I can pour into, almost like a mentor type thing.
Yeah.
I am blessed to say that I do have a strong emotional support system, and
That's
people that are around me and people that I want to follow now is, hey, look, and I want to pour into somebody.
okay. Yeah. And that's part of your evolution of what you're trying to do, anyways,
Mhm.
which is be moving into that bucket, that arena for helping people is what we talked about and how that's going to be a lot better fit for you and purpose and drive and energy and that intention around why you wake up every day and do what you do to help empower people and help lift them up and get them moving in the right direction. Which is awesome. It's what I do. It's wonderful every day.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Yes.
Yep, really good. So
With the low key plug right there with your cup. I see it. Come on now.
yeah, I got this for Christmas. My family got it from me. Driven for Health, the podcast. I recorded the 55th episode today.
Okay,
After yeah, after we're done, I'm probably just gonna stay out here and knock out the 46th, and I'll get that published in the next 24 hours. Just get it done. It's gonna be about 20 to 25 minutes, so that should be pretty easy to knock out. And then get it published tomorrow, ideally, and then just get it fed into the email sequence that I got going on as just another point of contact and content as well. Good, but yeah, plug if
That's
you're
right.
in
I gotta
driven for
tell you,
health.
coach, that's one thing that I admire about you, just your work ethic and the amount of different things that you got your fingers on. You know, you have some on this, some on that. You got a podcast going, you got this, you got streaming, you got emails
Yeah,
to send out, blah blah blah. I'm like, Lord have mercy, this guy's Superman.
we try. I've acquired a couple skills and spent a heavy amount of time this last year, the last 12 months, building more skill acquisition. I still have a lot more to go, but I have leveled up quite a bit. I'm happy about it. Very happy about it. So year of intention on my end too. That was actually the first year. It's the year of intention. I think I have it. Let me see. Yeah, it's on my lockout screen right now. These are the
Oh
goals
no.
I wrote down on. See it. What it was 2017. The year of intentionality, trust in myself, redemption, limitless capacity. I live my life the way I want to live it. Have more passion, make more money in less time, work with great fit people right here. And I want some freedom. I want flow. That is so. And then I put breathe into it. Just got to take a breath. The uncertainty is every single day, every single moment. You just have to breathe in and just lean into it and just like, let's go and make this thing happen. So,
You know, I like that little part that you mentioned right there. And that's the reality is we are not God. And forgive me, I'm gonna go a little religious, but we're not God.
yeah,
And
right.
we don't know what's gonna happen in the future and stuff. We just gotta roll with the punches, if you will. But at
Yep.
the same time, if we are not properly mentally prepared, spiritually, if we're not physically, when the stuff happens, when shit will come, you at least have the pliability to roll with the punches.
Right.
And
Yep.
that's
Yeah.
important.
Yeah. You're gonna have punches, you're gonna trip, you're gonna fall, you're gonna experience pain on some level. But you gotta be able to, they say when life knocks you down, do a burpee.
That's right. That's right.
Yep.
Shoot, man, the past couple since we started, I've been doing my steps, and I can't tell you every day that I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do steps. Heck no, man. There were days that I was like, I'm tired of walking. I don't want to walk,
Yeah. Yep. Hmm.
but it ain't gonna stop. I'm pretty sure I'm like in day 41 of my streak or something. I'm like, nope. Mm-mm.
That's incredible. Yeah, that is incredible. And it's gonna pay off, obviously. And you won't see it until you cross the finish line and you're like, yeah, all this effort was worth it.
Yes.
The
Yeah.
time where your fingers are freezing off in 16-degree weather or something for a 4 hour walk.
Oh
Yep.
yeah. I'll tell you though, the best moment that I've had, and I want to share this with the public, is when we were sitting there, you and I was saying, Coach, my fear is I don't want to lose my size. I don't know if I should get skinny and things, and I don't want to lose my muscle. And your reply, without even thinking, you said, "What muscle? You don't have slabs of muscle. It's all that fat. Stop lying to yourself." And I'm like, "Damn, Coach, you're right."
Right. Just the math of it, unless you've been under enhancement drugs, then you being 200 or maybe 210 with a good amount of muscle, but say 225, if you got muscle, then you're going to look like a NFL football player at
Mhm.
that size, unless you're shorter, stockier. But then again, you'd have a lot of muscle to fill into that amount. Certainly, you'd be a larger, more imposing guy, but see, I'm 6 foot 190 ish, 195 maybe, and for me to carry 205, I just start to look fat. It's not muscle; it's just getting thicker and flabbier, which is not the look that I'm after. I like the long, lean, athletic, fit look to it. That's for
Yep.
sure.
Yep. Yep. My goal is to look like the Incredible Hulk.
Yeah, I saw your Incredible Hulk Funkos and all
That's
that.
right.
Yeah,
That's right. You
gotta
should see my desk in my base on the military job. It's all decked out with the Hulk.
yeah, buddy. Yeah, you need some inspiration. He's a
Yeah.
good one. The Hulk is a very good one. It's awesome. Very awesome. Love it. Love it. How can I help you this week excel and be successful?
Um, honestly, just doing what we're doing. It's interesting because I remember when you first told me you got to send pictures of what you eat, and I kind of scoffed at that. Like, all right, coach, I'll do it, but whatever. Now it has become routine. I don't eat. It's funny because sometimes when I'm real hungry, I wanna put, grab a quick bite before I put in the microwave and stuff, and I'm like, stop. You need to send this to coach. And it got into the routine like that. For example, today I had a crazy day at work. Oh my lord, all this craziness was happening. A lady came in with crumble cookies, at first I saw it and I was like, I ain't gonna eat this. But then after I had 3 hours of like hell, I said, you know what? I'm gonna eat this and be okay. But then I still had to think, listen, you gotta send this to coach. At this point, honestly, we're just letting the machine go. And I just like the fact that we banter and such. You shooting me those texts when I send you that food and you're like, great job, or that was terrible, or oh my goodness, and things like that. And it's interesting too, because there's a slight confession that I have to make is because I know that because I've had the success and such, and I'm very visual and I can measure and everything. I don't necessarily need to sit and to count every plate anymore because
Right.
I
Which is
know if I have three if I have 3 cups of veggies, a little bit of carbs and protein, a starchy carb and protein and maybe a little bit of fat, boom, that's gonna be it right there.
yep, yep. That's it. That's what I'm training you for. That's why the pictures are relevant. You stop, you think it's a pattern interrupt from normal behavior. To go back to the crumble cookie, there's a strong probability if you weren't paying attention, you would have definitely have had it when it first came in, and definitely would have had it after the 3 hours if there weren't, say, consequences on some level to having that. And so it is really important to know and understand that there is when I look at this food, is this going to move me toward my goals or not? We're not in a place where you have a lot of leverage to have it not move in the right direction.
And it's funny too, because I know we talked about this, my man. My whole taste buds have been crazy. So now when I ate that cookie, like it was it was it was good, but then I was like, I wasn't like, oh my god, I need to eat another one. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, I'll eat it.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Quick question. You have an idea how many calories in one of those?
I ate a blueberry cheesecake cookie. Based on just the look of it, my estimation was easily 400 or 500 calories.
Yeah, they're usually like 600.
Yeah.
Let's look real quick, just for giggles. I mean, you have about 2,000 that we're doing now, so that's a quarter of your day. All right, cookie, blueberry, what?
It was blueberry cheesecake cookie from Crumble. Your guess is 600. My guess is
Yeah.
550.
This thing looks like a quiche or something. Not a quiche, not with eggs, but a dessert.
That's the one. Yep.
Whatever. I cannot. Apparently, I can't think of what our nutrition information.
Oh my God.
Oh, wowza. Are you ready for this? You're gonna have to
Okay.
zoom in here. Check this out, man. Can you see that good enough?
800.
Like,
Golly. Yep. Nope. Yeah, it definitely
800
wasn't worth. It definitely wasn't worth 800 calories. Nope. Mm-mm.
Bro, you had about half your calories in that cookie for the day, man. Maybe you need to get back up and start walking again.
That's I need to walk another 20 miles. Jesus
Holy
Christ.
moly. Holy moly. All right, people. So what we just found out that the blueberry cheesecake cookie from Crumble is 810 calories. That's akin to a slice of Cheesecake Factory cheesecake. Holy moly.
You know what's crazy too? That I want to piggyback on what you were saying. It's crazy because I ate just that one cookie, right? And obviously that's not going to fill me up or anything.
Right.
Or I can eat two of my meals
Yep.
and be solid and satiated for a solid 8 to 9 hours, and it'll be the equivalent of the same thing. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. Yeah,
It's crazy.
800 calories of the right foods is an enormous amount of food. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Which is funny because you taught me this, that in terms of calories, I'm essentially eating the same calories that I was before. In fact,
Yeah.
funny enough, before I met you, I was trying to do this for 9 months almost.
Yeah.
And there was times where I was starving myself. So I was still training like a psycho and doing
Right.
all this and starving myself, and nothing was happening. And yet now my plates are huge, and yet
Mhm.
the scale is continuing to go down.
Yeah. I show up at these and people, they ask me, How many plates have you eaten?" Food, because they
Yeah.
just see me with, food on a plate, putting it in my mouth for what feels like 2 hours.
Yes. And you know what else is is even more fascinating now that that's clicks a little bit. In the Latino culture, especially the Dominican culture, it is a very manly thing that a man needs to eat. It is
Yeah,
within
right,
our our Latino identity,
right.
and I love to eat. Now, when I eat the right things, I can eat all day long. And it's okay if I'm eating lettuce and whatever, you know what I mean? And I'm eating the right way versus before I was using
Mhm.
that identity in a negative way and just eating a bunch of garbage.
Yeah. Yep. That's huge. And that can fit the profile of that piece, putting the right food in your mouth, not just growing a big belly. I don't need that.
Yes. Nope. I already been done that. Like you told me, I was fat this whole time. Now it's time to change my mind.
Right.
Mhm.
Exactly. Exactly. I'll keep up with the pictures. You can share as many of those as you want or not, but I will acknowledge them as they come, and they all look great. I'd eat them all too. And I think I called it out. The containers are doing a great job with portion control as well, because you can
Yes.
only put so much food into those, and if you put the right food in, then by default you are controlling the calories, which is great.
Absolutely. Absolutely. One of the tricks that I do is from what you taught me, I plate my food automatically with the veggies first. So the
Right.
starchy, the fibrous fruit, excuse me, the fibrous carbs immediately first. That's the first thing. If I have a plate with a circle, that takes approximately 2/3 of the plate. Then after that, then I'll put a big chunk of protein and then a little bit of fibrous carbs because I need that. Except after I run, after I do my ruck, I need the fuel, so that's a little different. But normally, that's what I do. And you
That's
taught me that, and you taught me how to meal prep right because I would meal prep and be like a production, and I'd be all stressed out, like what the hell? Mm-mm. Oh, I know we gotta go soon, but let me show you. I know you're
yeah,
gonna be proud. Let me show you what I taught
yeah.
you.
Oh man, let's see it. This is good. Oh, he's running. This is good.
So I started my my little frozen. Yep. So I have my nice frozen containers.
Yes.
This
Oh
one
yeah,
right here is Asian turkey. I got some lentils there. I
yeah.
still have
All
other
mashed
frozen things, but
out. Yeah.
yeah, I know that you told me one day
Oh,
start
frozen
having a
That's smart. I always suggest that so that you just get enough avocado, not too much, or you have to waste it. It's really good. That's all.
yes,
Yeah, you
and
need
then of
those, and then
course,
it's simple, right? You just pull them out. You're like, that's what I'm gonna eat. Now I can whip it up and put it in something good.
you gotta have some candy at least.
Well, those are the fun size. It's all right. The square, this tiny square minis. That's good. That's good.
Exactly. And the thing is too, when it comes to sweets, as much as I like them and stuff, I'm really good, so they'll last for years. So that's why I put them in the freezer because I was like,
Uh,
they're gonna go bad.
or do they? I don't know.
I mean, yeah, I don't know either, but
And those little wrappers, who knows when they go bad or not? Who knows
yeah,
what year's production that you're eating at Halloween, right?
yeah,
You
that's
assume that
true.
it was made over the summer or something, but who knows?
Who knows? All that little bit of chemical,
Yeah. Yep.
with the forever chemicals that they say.
Wow, that's awesome. You need that to make it easier for you in the future, and it'll really cut down on preparation time, planning time, because you can just execute then. It's already there. And then you have food in minutes, which is ideal.
Oh yeah,
The
oh
majority of
yeah.
the food I ate today was within minutes. Within under 5 minutes, I have eaten all my meals today. Not in totality, but no, I don't know. Maybe I've spent about 7 minutes eating today, I think, in total. Maybe
Mm.
longer. But I had a cottage cheese mix with some berries, so that doesn't take very long to make or eat. I had leftover soup from last night that I just put in a pot, warmed it up, added some peas and tomatoes to it because it made sense. And then just a little bit ago, I had just a small bowl of cereal and a banana to hold me over. And I'll eat again after we're done. I'm going to get a big protein dump and then go to bed after,
Nice.
after the podcast. So that's next. I am going to do the podcast and knock it out. Just be done. Knock it out. Check it off. Let's go.
Yep. After this, coach, I'm crashing.
Bed. Yeah, you better go to bed.
That's
Exactly.
right.
You better go to bed. All right,
One thing
cool.
that I, if I may, I know that we gotta go. I want to finalize my saying
Good.
this is
Yeah,
that you have one of the fundamental things that you have taught me is just simplicity,
yeah,
simplicity, simplicity. I love to cook and things. I can spend all day in the kitchen. That's not a problem with me. However, one of the things that you have taught me is just keep it simple. If right now my goal is to for the ruck, then okay, boom, the veggies. This is how you plate it. The veggies, this. Keep
yeah.
it as simple as that. Later on, when I start building muscle, obviously the plate is going to change. That's
Yep,
fine. And then you'll teach me how to do that then.
yep,
You taught me, hey, after the workout, eat this. Before the workout, eat this. And just you made it. I've Nutrition has always been my weakness in terms of fitness.
yeah,
And let me tell you what, after we've been together for about 2 months now,
yeah.
and I feel like I know what I'm doing.
That's awesome. That's the goal. That's a goal, and we're just gonna keep rinse and repeat until we get down to your goal weight, and then we shift the playbook. We turn the page of the playbook. We just keep playing and running the same play, and we'll change the play, and then you'll get the results that you want that way too.
Yes,
Good.
sir. The weight is coming, and then that six pack is gonna come. It's
Yeah.
gonna be there.
Oh yeah. Yep. I did my 6 pack promise yesterday app. Put it in the men's group. Said, "Hey, what's up? I
Oh
ran
my
it and did
lord,
abs."
coach. When you told me, I kind of was like, "Psh, yeah, whatever."
Ab thing I've come across.
Yeah,
I said, "Bam."
that thing kicked my ass, especially today after legs. My core is already shot. And
Yeah.
then I do it. Oh my God. My body, there was a point where I can already
Uh,
like see you laughing at me because I couldn't do it. I was like, nope, that's not gonna happen.
it's I've been there. My buddy Chris, he worked out with me. We were doing it one day and he got an ab cramp. He's sitting up and all of a sudden he's like, "No!" And he shoots in an angle and he's just holding his stomach and he's like, "Oh." I'm just
Hmm.
I couldn't help but laugh at him. I was like, "Dude, I'm laughing with you, man." It's like, "No, you're
Yep.
not."
Yep. Funny you mentioned that. I have a cramp right here, like on the bottom of my, like on my upper ab is where I have a
Yeah.
cramp. I was like, oh my God, what's going on?
Yep. Uh-huh. Oh man, that's so good. So good. It's like the worst. Cramp.
Hey,
Awesome, man. Well, let's wrap it up. Be well.
sir.
We'll catch you text and hit up the guys in the group and off we go. All right.
Roger that. Take care of yourself, coach.
Yeah. Good night. Bye-bye.
Night.
That wraps up this edition of the Call to Rise Roundtable. I hope that Danny's incredible discipline, his encouragement, his excitement about crushing his goals lifts you up in that 810 calorie mistake. He did it, but you heard it. It was pretty silly how many calories that cookie actually was. Now remember, the commitment you put into your progress is what you get out of it. And we are continuing with this plan with Danny until he gets to his goal weight. And once he gets there, we're going to shift the playbook. Things change and we're going to change our approach. If you're a driven guy and you've been inspired by what Danny said and you want to change your body to change your life, your nutrition, your fitness, and all sorts of different things that go along with it, I would be happy to talk to you about the Call to Rise. It's a 100-day fat loss challenge. The goal is to get 20 plus pounds off and start improving your life, and do it through science-backed nutrition, fitness, and a brotherhood of like-minded individuals. And that's probably the best part. You're surrounded by other guys that are putting in the work, that are doing their share and being successful. So reach out to thecalltorise.com and I will see you on the inside.